ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महान् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्ददामि भगवद्गीते द्वेषिणीं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ओ हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव यण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव सुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव वासुदेव बोलो वासुदेव 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 बोलो वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम हरि ओम। We will chant from 14th verse. Repeat after me. श्री भगवानुवाच अनन्यचेताः सततम् यो मां स्मरति नित्यशः तस्याहं सुलभः पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः मामुपेत्य पुनर्जन्म दुःखालयमशाश्वतम् नाप्नुवन्ति महात्मानः संसिद्धिं परमां गताः आब्रह्मभुवनाल्लोकाः पुनरावर्तिनोऽर्जुन मामुपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते आब्रह्मभुवनाल्लोकाः पुनरावर्तिनोऽर्जुन मामुपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते। As you have been observing, this chapter Bhagavan has taken the excuse of telling about last thought before that. But actually that is the excuse to tell what should be the whole life actually. Like examination is taken, so examination is not taken that you should study on the last day. In examination you realize one thing, I should have studied whole year better. Everybody realizes and promises that next time, but again he doesn't study. So it is just an excuse to tell what should be our mind and what should be our important thought throughout day, throughout night, throughout week, throughout month. If you see that, let us see this week, 1 week or 1 day, what was the important thought? Today, what was the important thought? Well, so many thoughts are there, we don't know what was important. No, that means God's thought was not important. If I had acted everything, then you would have said, no, only God's thought was important. I acted out of the God's thought. Then this confusion won't be there that many thoughts of equal importance were there. This equal priority creates conflict and confusion in our mind. I have mentioned many times. So life is not meant for making many things important. And this was mentioned in 14th verse where Bhagavan had said, Ananya Cheta Satatam Yomam Smariti Nityasha. 3 conditions he had put for an ideal life. He said, first of all, slowly, devaluate the importance and know that there is no solution in obtaining anything in this world. There is nothing is so big and no important, and therefore nothing is worth attaining. So I had taken 3-4 classes on this. So try to analyze and find out that really this world gave me what I want. One person or one experience of the world which you can say that this is I have held on to it. So when you are wisely living or intelligently living, so you keep on evaluating 2 things. What I had thought about this before I went into it, and what it came out to be. What I had thought about any person or any bhog or any place or any kind of what you call relation or any kind of action, and really what it came out to be, you see what you had thought before and what it came out to be after that. Just honest introspection if you give, you will feel that it was not as great, as big, as important, as joyful as I had imagined before that. And nothing negative about it. You are just knowing the reality. Maturity is knowing what is the reality about any relation or any person or any enjoyment. I am not saying it is bad, neither I am saying it is good. I am just saying what is the reality of it. Slowly, when you know the reality, so you find that fulfillment that I get in satsang, that fulfillment I get in presence of my Guru or Gurudev, that fulfillment which I get in my puja or jap, what I expected, it was more than that. I'm repeating it. At one area, what I expected, it was, I had to lessen my expectation because it was not as it. But when I went to spiritual life, I did not have that big expectation. With my teacher, with Bhagavad Gita, what I thought Bhagavad Gita would be is much more than that. What I thought Ramayana would be is much more than that. What I thought Sundarkand or Bhagavad would be, it is much more, and it will be, its value will keep on increasing in your life. You will never feel disappointed by that. Today also when I read Ramayana or I take Bhagavad Sapta, so So I had to do Parayan of the whole, almost, Bhagavad in 7 days. Although time is very restricted, 3 hours morning, 3 hours evening. But still I am baffled to see some of the beautiful points which I get there. After so many years of conducting Bhagavad Sapta, still it is a novel thing, it's a new thing, it's a revelation. It's not the same Bhagavad or same Bhagavad Sapta. Here also we had Bhagavad Sapta twice. And if again we take, I'm guaranteeing you will find something new. So when it comes to spiritual life, because it is reality based, it is not imagination based. When it comes to Gurudev, when it comes to saint, they are more than what I had expected. And it is good that this surpassed my expectation. Simple thing, Hanuman Chalisa I am talking about. There is one doctor in Jodhpur, cardiologist. So when he goes for his operation, stent, etc., he asks the patient, tell me how many times Hanuman word has come in Hanuman Chalisa. And by the time patient counts, he is knocked down. Or he will ask such questions. How many times Sundar word has come in Sundarkand? Well, I did not say. There is something. You can find out those who chant. It is 6 times or 8 times. Or for what Sundar has worked, a word has come. So there is something to look forward when you come to satsang. When you come in Gita, even when I read Gita, I have something to look forward. So every day when I read Gita or read the Bhashya, something interesting is there which I did not know. It's a revelation. When you realize this difference between the materialistic and godly life, slowly your charm for materialistic life decreases. It's an honest evaluation that I do. Nobody can force you to think this is good and this is bad. I also have my intellect. I also have been observing. You may diplomatically say, no, that is also good, but in the heart you will know that it was not that great. Slowly, as your spiritual stamina increases, slowly your sense of importance and joy in God, in Ishwar, in Jap, etc., keeps on increasing bit by bit. So much so that one day you say that nothing is more important than that. That is called Ananya Cheta. I don't get that much fulfillment. Why should I? I don't want to waste what joy I could have got. Why should I waste my time and mind? I don't want it because I don't have that much fulfillment. One whose diet is of 20-year-old boy, you are giving a baby food, he won't be satisfied. This baby food of relatives, of mom and dad, aunties and uncles, son and daughters, grandson and granddaughters, nephews and niece who are not nice. So, you are enjoying all these things. You feel that same time what I had given there, if I had given in this, I would have been much more quieter, I think. They disturbed me more. So this way, there's a stark difference between the two experiences, which you cannot avoid thinking. Because mind compares. Intellect's nature is to compare. If you see 2 movies So mind will compare, no, that one was better, this was flop, they're not good. Or if when you have a dance and song program, you can make it out that he sang better, he was just dragging. Or this dance was better, this dance was not okay. He doesn't practice, I think. He was not, although you have no knowledge about dance. You are totally dance illiterate person. But you can still make it out, see the movement that this person was giving was better than this person. He was still struggling. A master batsman, when he comes on the crease, the moves that he takes, the way he handles the bat, the way you can make it out that his moves are marvelous. And when tail-enders come, you can make it out that they are ab out hue ki tab out hue. You need not be very intelligent to know it, I mean to say. Because mind compares the two batsmen, two bowlers, two shots. So your experience about the world and the joy or sorrow you got, and your experience in satsang, in sadhana, in the company of gurus, saints, mind compares. And it's a very good comparison. Which Upanishads have said as parikshalokan karmachitan brahmana nirvedam ayatna stya krita kritena. So slowly, automatically, anywhere you get long-term fulfillment without paying anything. If you have to invest something physically, monetarily, or you have to, do something, then you always feel tired, I have to give so much. But when you are towards the God without paying anything physical, anywhere you remember and you chant, and you feel, this is an area where I was searching. Sometimes I hear some person comes out of the blue in some satsang. And at the end of the satsang he comes and he says, Swamiji, this is I wanted to hear. But after hearing, I knew that this I wanted to hear. I had not known that this I wanted to hear. I did not know that this also was my thirst. And I would have loved so much. I would have loved Ramayana or Gita, so I didn't know that. So we don't know sometime, and when you feed this personality, slowly you become ananya and ananya and ananya. You are not very interested in everything. You can't force a person who is not interested. Anyway. So Ananya Cheta, first condition. Satatam is, continuously. And Nityasha is regularly. I had taken these words. When once upon a time, in last Satyug we had such. On 16th only we took. Not Satyug. 16th of December. No, March only. 16th of March only we saw. But birthday was not around that day. So 3 conditions were there. Slowly you want to meditate, slowly you develop a power to revel inside. And you don't want to lose that. You don't want that I should now get out of this experience. I don't want to come down. Therefore, after satsang, we say, please put on some music. Bhajan. This I learned from a saint. One talk was there, he came in the car. Immediately he said, put on the music. I said, but why you ask me music to put on? He said, because my mind is high, I don't want it to go down. It has gone high. Therefore, I say immediately put on some music. Otherwise, a dead silence is there. And if music is not there, he'll start chanting the shlokas. Supposing you don't want to have a crash all of a sudden. Let the taste be maintained. Some people eat sweets and don't drink water. They say, no, the taste will go away. Let the taste be there for a few minutes, then I will drink some more. Let the mind has taken off and let it be there for some time. Like when you sleep and you get up, you can make it out from the face that person has come from. His voice is different. His way of walking is different. His eyes are puffed up slightly. You can make it out. Her face has a little tamogod is there. So voice is also different. And he is happy with that. So you take time to come down. Immediately that Rajogun doesn't come. Some tamogun is there slowly, then you are. So a time comes you have gone high in your satsang or in your sadhana or in your meditation. Therefore, a rule in India is, if you go to the temple, don't walk out. So you come out of the temple and sit for 2 minutes outside the temple, in the veranda or somewhere, outside the temple. Just sit for 2 minutes and then go away. Don't rush. Oh, I did not know that. I came out of all temple. I will go again to sit. So your priorities should change as you grow. When I say priorities, area of joy, what you search should not be in outer things. Well, it's okay. Nobody can take my God. Now, ultimately, Bhagavan says that he reaches me. Tasyaham sulabha partha nityuktasya yogina. I am readily available, easily. That means I am him. Sa Mahatma sudurlabha. Mahatma is durlabha, but Bhagavan is sulabha. Because to have such a saint is difficult, but to have Bhagavan is easy. Then remember that 15th to 22nd verse is the topic of 2 types of human goals. And now, please note my point. Bhagavan is going to create a dispassion. He will show the worthlessness of everything. Gita is a mother. So in 15 shlok, if you remember, Bhagavan has used the word dukkhale and ashashvatam for rebirth. Rebirth. So punarjanma, this is adjective of punarjanma only. Dukkhalayam and ashashvatam. Dukkhalayam means where all sorrows converge and sorrow is unmoving. 2 meanings I had mentioned, if you remember that. If you don't remember, fine. Well, I remember something you had said about Dukkhalayam. Ashashvatam means it is flimsy, it is one moment it is there, it is and next moment is gone. A good looking person is gone. Relation has gone. Once upon a time whom you are playing is no more. Sometimes what you were very good in, you are not good in something. You forgot that. So Mahatmana, those who are Mahatma, I tell the meaning of Mahatma, they don't attain. He is the same Mahatma who is Ananyacheta. Yesterday's Yathodakam Shuddhe Shugdam Asiktam Tadrgeo Bhavati Evam Munir Vijanata Atma Bhavati Gautama. Kathopanishad says, like the water falls in river, in ocean. So water becomes the ocean. Similarly, this self, individual self, becomes the complete self. Just with the knowledge. Vijanata Muni. Now, please note here some siddhi means mokshakyam. I had mentioned about this point. Bhagavan is after moksha. Acha? Now I'm going to, supposing somebody misses the bus. Kim punah? Then don't think car is there, you can come in a car. Kim punah? He is not knowing the self. He is not knowing the self. Some people miss the train in India. That also happens. You are in the train and you went out to get water or chips. and train left. That also has happened. Once in Bombay, there is a local train in Bombay, if you know. I was going from Andheri to Mulund, somewhere like that. And I was inside the train. Rush was so much that I couldn't get out. And the one along with me, he got down. There was no mobile phone. So I went to another station. Then they said, you don't know how to stand. You have to stand where rush is there. They automatically push you. This automatic arrangement is there. Then I went to another station. Then from there, another train we got, and then came back to here, Andheri again. This person was waiting there. Supposing you are not able to have that, Bhagavan is telling about what will happen. See, internalize Gita. Don't make Gita objective. Think as if like somebody is in pain and he is asking the doctor the prescription very intensely. He is asking what time to take this medicine, what time to take. He doesn't forget. When you have pain, you don't forget medicine. Only when you have no pain, then you start forgetting the medicine. Then you forget antibiotic I had to take. I don't know. I have not taken. Oh, I forgot. Oh my God. Anyway, nobody knows. So, but if you miss antibiotic, next time it won't work also. That is the law here. Kim punaha tattaha anyat praptaha. Supposing you have not gained that self-knowledge, then and now you have not attained the self, then what will happen? Then you will come back. I'll come back. That is called punarjanam. Punarjanma is there. So what happens? Please note, these verses are for, I'm repeating it, for dispassion. What will happen? Abrahma bhuvanalokaha punaravartino Arjuna. Who has by hearted this? You have by hearted? I will listen after that if you have by hearted. No? So, please by heart this. So he says there is something called punarjanam. Dhyan deke sunna. So up till Brahmalok, everything will take you to punarjanam. Punarjanam means you will come back. But attaining me, there is no birth. Bhagavan is after this point that you should not be born. Why? Because birth is a source of many problems. Because all the sorrows will come. Pangs of birth is there. Then pang of old age is there, young age is there. So many of prarabdha will open up. Yesterday I was describing that. And you don't know whether a person will become animal or devta or what will he become. Don't think that human being only person will become. Don't be so sure. Acha, it is possible one may become horse or one may become dog. This dog lover. You don't know. Acha, one may become devta. Chalo, devta bana diya jaye. Only I don't want to become devta. Because so long, no, it is luxury is there, don't worry. Only I can't sleep as a devta. No, you can be comfortable, don't worry about that. Because understand what is the meaning of punarjan. So punarjan, once Acharya's conference was going in Mumbai. And I was asked to speak on punarjan. The group was there, so they say, you tell what is punarjan. Why punarjan should be there. And Guruji was also sitting, everybody was sitting. This must be in 2022, 2002, not 22. So I said, punarjan means going from one eye to another eye. The very form of punarjan, body to body is another aspect. I am coming to that. But morning I was very sad, afternoon I am very happy. So from sad I to happy I, that is a punarjanma. The illogical, unpredictable I, uncertain, unpredictable, illogical, erratic I that you go, that is a adhyatmic punarjanma. Punarjanma. I hope you have understood that. Like I was a child, then I had a abhiman that I am a class 2 student. Then when I passed, that was a punarjanma, I became class 3 student. So I was no longer, my definition in my eyes changed, that I am class 3 student now. Although body was same, weight was same. Maybe intellectual knowledge had changed slightly. Then slowly I thought I am a class 10 student. Then one day I thought I am a class 12th student. In India, 10th is called high school. And 12th is called इंटर. अच्छा, डिपेंड करता है क्या है. हाँ, CBSE भी है. हाँ, CBSE भी. Here it is called metric. Every may have different. Metric ना. हाँ. 10+2, they say 10+2. Senior standard. She was principal there. Therefore she is saying. Senior standard. She was principal and she used to teach mathematics. Senior standard. Achha, chaliye. You take one class of mathematics and see how much they know. Only Stanley can answer because Stanley is also teaching mathematics. So, now my knowledge was I am 12th class student. Then we went to graduation, I am a B.Tech or B.Com or B.Sc student. Punarjanam ho raha hai, but this is systematic punarjanam. But what is painful that I am angry now, or I am sad now, or I am low, I am very high today, I am married now, ye punarjanam ho gaya. Rebirth is there. So this is adhyatmic punarjanam, dhyan dena. And there is no end to it. You will keep on moving and shifting. There is no peace in any eye. Interesting thing is this. Like in Annapurna, earlier kitchen was also there, if you had seen. Earlier kitchen. You have not seen earlier kitchen. First kitchen where people used to have dinner also, marriages also. You must have seen. Now this kitchen, ये तो बहुत बड़ा जन्म देवता बन गया वो. That kitchen has gone through a punarjanma. उसकी वैल्यू इतनी बढ़ गई. ये हॉल का पुनर्जन्म हो गया. If you know this hall, full of bricks were there. Brick wall was there. No, I don't know, AC was not there. Some fans were there. Fans were there. So different kind of hall was there. Sound was here. There was no sound. Sound was not there here. Prithviraj used to sit here. All sound people were here. One curtain was there. Darker, maroon color curtain. If you remember that. उसका पुनर्जन्म हुआ ये. Because problem is there is not satisfying state in punarjanam. Why? Because it is not your own nature. Anything you want to settle, first thing is there, please note. Somebody said, what is moksha, Swamiji? Can you say in layman's language? I said, moksha is settling permanently. And what is settling? Settling is, number one, I have no work to do now. Regarding work, you have no issue. I have no work, I have settled. Number two, I have without doing anything, I am very happy. Nothing troubles me, number one. Nothing troubles me. There is no thought of going from that state is called settling. Like you say, well, have you settled in marriage? Some question is there, and I'm telling you, very difficult to say yes. Even after 30 years of marriage, not everybody is saying, but they all know what I'm talking about. When I say settled, it means, do you want to remain in that state forever? Well, no way. I don't want to be like that. I'm pulling on and putting on like that. I'm dragging up to jo ho gaya, so ho gaya. I'm not settled in marriage. Acha, you are settled in South Africa. No, I don't want to. I'm not settled here at all. People go from here to Johannesburg for a job. Youngsters are running away from Durban. If you see your children, most of them, they are not in Durban. They are running away from Durban to Johannesburg, Cape Town. Where? Huh? कहीं भी जा सकते हैं. They are not settled. There also they are not settled. Don't think they are settled there. In settlement, you say this is the final destination and I want to be here forever. Whatever joy I wanted, I want to be here. Achha, are you settled financially? No. I cannot say this much money is fine and I'm settled. You cannot settle in anything. So are you settled in this I, that I am this person, I am a boss, or I am an engineer, I am a doctor, or I am a mother, or I am not settled. I am not settled in I. I want a bigger I. I want to see my daughter getting married. I want to see my son getting married. I has a want. I is not that I have everything I am settled in I totally. The non-settled I is called sansari. Then you will do something to get another I. Whole work is to change my definition of I. It is not the person marries, something happens to his body. He has got a new identity actually. Nothing has happened, but he has got that now I am husband or I am wife. And this gives joy initially. So this gives joy. That now I am husband. I am a wife. अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. I am feeling so husband. अच्छा. हंसना बंद हुआ? नहीं हंसना बंद नहीं. तब husband कैसे हुआ? I am now a grandfather. अच्छा लगा. You are searching a new eyes actually. What you are living the world, it is nothing but searching new eyes. Because that eyes was not the moksha. I am no husband, but this husband identity doesn't give me joy. Then I want to become something. Like you are going to some place and you don't know what is the address, you keep on wandering. Unless you go to your house, you will not be at rest. So unless I's house is got, I will not be at rest. And I's house is infinite I. कुछ भी बन जाओ आप, इंद्र बन जाओ, then also you are unsettled. Indra also wants to expand. वो अभी आई नहीं वो बात. So much eyes are there, I want to do this, I want to do that. A state should come where I don't have to do anything. And I'm perfectly happy. I don't want any attention, I have no fear. Na bibeti kutascha neti. I have no fear. Number 2, I have no finitude. I'm not limited. Number 3, I have no work. Not that I don't have work. I cannot work because I am infinite. And I am settled in I. River goes out of incompleteness to ocean. Ocean doesn't go anywhere. It is settled in itself. Earth is revolving and rotating because it is finite. Water is running. Fire is also running. Air is also running. Space is not running because space is infinite. It is settled. It is settled. In itself it is settled. You can't push to move. So I hope you are understanding. So this is called punarjanma. Now this is adhyatmic punarjanma. And I told in that conference that this is the punarjanma in I. So you are constantly going through punarjan. This is a micro punarjan, major will come later on. And when you change the body, why? Because that I which you are wanting cannot fit in this body. It is now misfit to be in this particular body. Therefore, it wants another body. That I which is due for you is not fitting in this body. It wants another body. Like clothes are now misfit. You have grown. All-round performance is there. So now these clothes are not fit for you. You have overgrown the clothes. Everything is too tight. So you need another clothes. Sometimes people put ring, and that ring it cannot come out. Because that finger, the ring is very tight. I don't know whether, I have never put on ring. Acha, because with ring I thought suffering is there. First engagement ring, then suffering. So, everybody has ring. You have ring. So, ring is there, no problem. So, but I had never ring, I was having birthday, somebody brought one diamond ring for me. In Jodhpur somewhere. Big diamond was there here. Well, this is a ring for you. I said, where? Samaloshtasma kanchana, we say. Do you keep it with you? I don't put on ring, etc. One person said, you should have given to me. So expensive ring was there, I could have. At least we could have got some money. Ring is gone. So that ring has become tight, and some people have to go for and cut it, and then only that ring comes out. Therefore, if you are putting on ring, please keep on taking it out at times. But some people are so, they forget where they have kept. They forget. You have ring? No. So, a time comes where your eye has overgrown the body. That eye is misfit in the body. Jad Bharat. You are so identified with the deer's body that deer is mine. And therefore he needed a deer's body to satisfy that eye. You need a particular body to satisfy that eye. Like your eye of listening to satsang cannot be satisfied in pavilion or botanical garden. House or garden it may be. Or you go and watch a film. It can't be satisfied. Or it cannot be satisfied in, gateway. You have a nice dinner there. This eye which wants, it needs a particular environment to satisfy. So time comes, now you have an eye, so you need another body, that is punarjanma is there. Then whole birth you do nothing, but you are shuffling various eyes every day. Chasing another eye. I got this eye, want this eye. I got this eye, this is dissatisfying. I got this eye. You are unhappy because that eye that you wanted from somebody didn't give you. I'll again say, that eye, you are unhappy with X person because what eye you wanted, he has not given you. System has not given you the eye that you wanted. He gave you another eye. And some of you are happy because that eye what you wanted, you got it very easily. I wanted to hear something and you said it. I'm not getting an eye from somebody, from my wife, from my husband, from my child. Well, he troubles me. He troubles me. That means he doesn't give me that I'm wanting from that. From the office, from the husband, from my father, from my mother. I'm not getting that eye. And therefore you are going for punarjanma because you very dissatisfied eyes you have. This mala of dissatisfied eyes is called jiva. Pata nahi bole, what are you saying? A time comes when you are not bothered about that because you are already in the cell. Because you are dialing a wrong number. You cannot get satisfaction of I. You are already full. There was a pot. Pot was running from place to place to become bigger. Pot thought that if I put on the pot, in the pot, diamond, I'll have more value. I'll expand. Then it thought if I put on Gangajal, I'll become more important. But anything that pot put, the finitude of pot was not going until it realized that I am nothing than the total space. So it changing the object in the pot is punarjanma of the pot. Or changing the body and painting the pot, another pot is there. Not knowing that I am already total space. How long you will chase the I? By what is action? I want to become engineer. Right now I am only 12th pass. I've just passed metric. 6 A's I have. 7th A I did not have. Why? Because I was not good in art. So I had only 6 A's. So I got admission in this University of KwaZulu-Natal. UK ZN. I got the engineering college then. So I got that university. Because I had a good marks, they gave the percentage also. Achha. So I had 90%. I had a good marks, so easily I got admission. So what are you today? I'm only metric. What you want? I want an eye which has engineer eye. So what you'll do? You'll chase now. After getting engineer, you want to become some person who has a job. This way, you are going to punarjanam in this birth only. And this dissatisfaction that a person has is called his sansar. He is slipping from one eye to another eye. Therefore, and after birth, he will go to another. After death of this body, he will take another eye. I was a man, now I am a woman. Right? Jad Bharat had I am a Jad Bharat. Then he had I am a deer. Then third birth he had I am a Brahmin of Angiras Gotra. His eyes, his definition about eye is changing as per the body. You are not doing outside as much as you are doing inside. And therefore Bhagavan says, is it okay? और कुछ तमाशा हो रहा है कुछ है वह नहीं इसमें and you know what is ahankar? Ahankar is the set of what these various eyes which has done something. The collection, the mala of various eyes then. There was Anguli Mal, you must have heard. Anguli Mal in the time of Gautam Buddha. So there was one dacoit used to chop off the fingers and used to make mala out of fingers. It was called Anguli Mal. Then he came to Gautam Buddha and he transformed him. Well, I did not know that. No, you should know all these things. Similarly, this mala of what I did is what is called my ahankar. Mala. And please note, mala of dead eyes, dead doers. I had passed 10th class with so much marks. Acha, I was athlete. Athlete, yes, but I fell down. I broke my leg. Acha, yes. With that broken leg, I ran. Broken leg, you ran, yes. How come? No, I had crutches. With the crutches, I ran. And I defeated. How? Because anybody who came, I hit with the crutch. And he fell down. And this is how I qualified. Which? 1952. Dead eyes are there. Dead eyes are there. Now understand this whole center of our life is what? Your unfulfilled I is the center of your life. Because you are running to fulfill that I. If it is unfulfilled by God, then you become godly person. You feel unfulfilled by money, you become a person who is money-minded. If you are unfulfilled by children, you are for the children you are there. So, Brahma Bhuvanan Loka. Come back to the shlok. I hope this punarjanma is clear. If it is not clear, I'll explain. No, don't worry, it's clear. Continue. Complete at least 1-2 verses. So any lok you go, Bhagavan is saying, any Swarg lok, even Brahmalok you go, you have to come back. Why? Because all lok are the effect of your finite action will have finite fruit. Brahma bhuvana lokaha punaravarti. Here Brahma means Hiranyagarbha or Brahmaji. Punaravartino Arjuna. Mam upetatu kaunte, but who knows me? Upet word had come earlier also, 15 shlok, first word. One who knows me. Punarjanma vidyate. He is not like the pot space, need not run and fill itself. It has known I am the total space. So running of the pot space is over. Pot space thought I am running a lot, but pot space cannot run. But if I take a pot and move it there, so you cannot. So I say pot space has gone there. Pot space has not gone there. Pot space is there only. It is an illusion that pot wall has moved, not the pot space. Pot space cannot move. But pot thought I am pot space, therefore I am running a lot. I am so tired today. So Brahmalok is there, up to. Now, Sanskrit students, please be careful. This is called Maryada Arth and Abhividhi Arth. There are two meanings of up to. So up to can mean including and excluding both. Like up to 30th is the SUP course. It has two meaning. It is means up to means 29th it is getting over, or also it can mean till 30th. So sometime in the bracket they write including 30th to make it, because some people get confused everything. They are confused, Kumar. So everything get confused. So when it is called that 30th, and they have a lot of questions. So 30th, so up to 30th means including 30th. Don't have any confusion. Including 30th, the course is there. 31st I can be late. Where? In temple. No. I can put on my colored dress. No. Then what? It is over, not over, it is same then. Why you are disturbing your joy? Enjoy for 2-3 more days. Let it go slowly. Don't give a jerk to your body. Okay, I'll put on white pant and colored shirt. So that I am slowly. So, Brahma, one is called Maryada. Maryada means when you exclude the last. And Abhividhi means when you include the last. There is a sutra in Ashtadhyayi, Ang Maryada Abhividyoho. Up to, understood, no? So here question is up to Brahmalok, is including Brahmalok or excluding Brahmalok? Only this question I also had, because they say he'll go for Kram Mukti. Wait. You only said he goes to Kram Mukti from Brahmalok, there is no return. Therefore he's saying up to the Brahmalok is there. This question I had. Thank you that it came here also. Many questions while listening it gets answered, but I don't listen properly. So Shankaracharya Bhagavan says it includes Brahmalok. See, Saha Brahma Bhuvanena, second paragraph. Abhuvanat Saha Brahma Bhuvan. Including Brahmalok, Brahma Bhuvan Paryantam. But they say one who go to Brahmalok, Brahmaji teaches Vedanta and they have Kram Mukti. Bhai, let me complete the sentence. I have not yet completed. Don't talk in between. Okay. So why? Don't ask questions. So up to means what? So it is said, Brahmaji, now there are two chances. A person has gone to Brahmalok, he does Upasana there, and he comes back. And person has gone to Brahmalok, he is taught by Brahmaji and is liberated. So both the chances there. So this 16th shlok is talking about the one who has not heard from Brahmaji and he will come back. And 26th shlok will be talking about one who is taught by Brahmaji and he is there is one section in Brahma Sutra, it is called Apratika Lambanat Liyate Badarayana. Apratika Lambanat Liyate Badarayana Ubhayata Adoshvat Akratasya. This is the sutra in Brahma Sutra. It talks about Brahma Lok is for liberation or not. And in that, it is said two cases are possible. Either he contemplates on the self along with Brahmaji and gets liberated, or he does upasana and again he may come back. Just for your information. Oh, I did not know that. I thought Brahma Lok they will go and they will be liberated. No, this is, therefore you have to know which reference what is said. Same word has different meaning in different context. I give the example, cold. Cold body means death. Body has gone cold. Death. It was a cold welcome. Tea has gone cold. This person is very cold, Same cold. But another meaning is there of cold. Pretty word has different meaning. Everywhere. Pretty doesn't mean pretty everywhere, but he's pretty ugly. So, so pretty doesn't mean beautiful there. So that word is coming where? So, Brahma Bhuvanalokaha, I hope you are understanding that. No, this punarjanma, just Vedantic student, there are two definitions. Varsha can move little, I can't see completely. Little, yes. So punarjanma is that all your sanchit karma and everything is over by knowledge. Otherwise you are going from one dream to another dream. But I realize I am not the dreamer. I am the waking person. So your dream is over. All fruits are over. Jnanarni dagda karmanam tamahu panditam buddha. So sanchit karma dagdata is number one definition of punarjanma. Dhyan dena. But another beautiful definition which is for advanced student, like we all, okay, that is punarjanma adhyas nivritti. Punarjanma adhyas. By in the dream, somebody is saying, please note, he is going from one dream to another dream. So somebody said, if you know that all your fruit of action are burned by knowledge, then you will not be born to another dream. But that means I have to know. But somebody says that this dreamer itself is false. So there is no question of false taking a birth. This is called punarjanma adhyas nivritti. The superimposition that I can move, I am traveling is gone. Are you following what I am saying? Well, no, I am not following anything. Then you have to follow on. See. Generally, I go from one bird to another bird. And then we say when our fruits of action are over, because by knowledge I know that I am. But second is, I am not going because I know that this entity I which moves, this is a false entity. I am the screen in which various eyes are moving. There are two eyes. One is changing eye, other is unchanging eye. This changing eye is superimposed on the unchanging eye as the film is superimposed on the screen. I am the screen and not the film hero or a heroine or a villain. If hero is very good, screen has not become good. If villain is very bad, screen has not become bad. In the new film, same person is coming now. Who was the hero has become villain in. Who was the wife has become sister in another film now. The same person. Who was a coolie has become police officer. So in every film, punarjanma is going out of that same person. But by changing the various films, new birth is going on of the same hero. But the screen has not gone through the punarjanma. Screen knows that I am the one which support all the wrong eyes. So when this know that I am false and this is real, this is called punarjanma. Adhyas nivritti is called mamupetya. I have reached that. Well, I don't know what you are talking. Never mind. Mamupetya tu kaunteya punarjanma vidyate. Now he is knowing, so he is not having punarjanma. Because he is falsified I. Therefore saints will not work. Because they say there is no incomplete. And if they work, they will work out of joy because of Ishwar Sankalp is there, they may be working. One day Gurudev was there in Siddhabadi. So he took a decision that, where, you don't know many of you, there is an open space where auditorium is right now. So there was a Kamla Hall. Kamla Hall was there. Open space and Gurudev used to sit and the back was the Dhauladhar hills were seen. So in the committee meeting, in the trustees meeting, they thought we should have a big hall because rain, etc. comes, it will cover very well. And Gurudev also approved it. Gurudev said, yes, there should be hall. Some trustees said, no, we should not have a hall because of a nice view, breeze all around, the look of Gurukul goes away. Lot of discussion, arguments were going on. But who will tell to Gurudev? Because he approved it. In the night, he was having a walk. So one Swamiji went there. He said, Gurudev, is it necessary to build a hall? Same topic. Like our topic of shoes. That is eternal topic. We have to keep the shoes. So he said that Gurudev, is it necessary to build the hall because the view is very good and the Gurukul view is there and all these things. Gurudev did not get angry, etc. Gurudev just became quiet. You know what he said? Last 40 years, I have not taken a single decision. It is the Ishwar's thought that comes in my mind and I express it. It is the Ishwar's thought that comes in my mind. That's it. I don't do anything. So he knows that I am not working. Mamupetya tu kaunteya punarjanma vidyate. So that hero who was in one film, he was coolie. Other film, he was a rickshaw person. Third film, he was a rich person. Fourth film, he was a policeman. Fifth film, he was a villain. But the screen was same. In that, new films were coming. But actually screen, he was superimposed on the screen. He realized I am not this entity. This is the point. So he is free from all birth. Uski chutti ho gayi. Therefore, one should not be too much caught up in all these things. Why? This has not happened, that has happened. You can play with it. Don't make an issue out of it. Some things will happen, some things will not happen. Don't keep an incomplete eye regarding any subject or topic for a long time. I am suffering a lot. I have suffered a lot. देखो ये सब बात तुम सोच के ना suffering बढ़ा लो रे अपने. Suffering has gone. I have gone through a lot. देखो everybody has gone. Don't try to make it so big about it. I don't know what will happen in the future. Whom? To me. Me, I. What will happen to this I? Do upasana, etc. I am doing, but still sometimes I get shaken up actually. I do some upasana, although it is very small, but I get shaken up. Acha. One person, the tonic, it is shake well before use. The tonic is there. One person without shaking, he drank and later on he was going up and down, somersaulting. Somebody said, why? Well, I forgot to shake the bottle. So that is not there. Sometimes I get shaken up. I've suffered a lot. I'm because of him. I don't keep such eyes in your mind. Because of him, I'm still going through difficult time. He had given me a hard time. We make an identity corresponding to somebody. And he has not given a hard time. What I wanted, he did not give. And I had a lot of expectation actually. And my prarabdha did not give me the I that I wanted. I want this I, he gave this I. If I had wanted this I would have been happier. But I had my other mind which I wanted another I. So don't have this. This is a wrong. This life is not meant to maintain incomplete, hurt, wounded or excited eyes. Just be with the godly eye and enjoy the game of gods in the world. And you can be one actor. Don't become director. You are supposed to be actor. Let's see what the director is saying. What is the director's vision? He said you have to jump here and you are sitting here. Some heroines are director's hero, director's actor they call her. Director's actress. Whatever director says, sometimes director doesn't tell the whole story. Director only tells that day that this is your role today. That also I've heard. So he doesn't know. He said, okay, this is a dialogue I have to deliver and this is you have to go. He said, okay, I'll deliver that. Exactly do. Well, this has not come, it is not. Cut. Again we'll do that. So certain things God wants from me and I'm acting for God, and if something is failure, it is fine, it's success, fine. I'm acting for God, in God. I am of the God, that is my biggest privilege of life. What more I want? Don't want more. Don't keep incomplete I am suffering a lot. I am so sad. My fate is not good. I am terrible. I don't know how long I'll continue like that. I am having migraine now because of this person. And because this person, I am very happy with him. We cannot live apart. We have to live together only. Then only I'll be happy. I don't think so. We can be different from each other. एक दूजे के लिए. देखो ये सब फिल्म में रहने दो. एक फिल्म थी ऐसे, एक दूजे के लिए. बड़ी हिट हुई. बेकार की फिल्म हिट हो जाती. I have not seen, just I am hearing that. Don't maintain such eyes. Don't keep, I don't like him. Don't say all these things because this will precipitate and that will trouble you all day. It will be in your eye, the person may be much away, but this will in your heart, it will play. It will play in your heart. It will rewind everything. And you will be suffering unnecessarily in your own silent chambers. Don't have this eyes. खुश रहो आप. खुश रहो कैसे? अरे हम नहीं रहे खुश. जबरदस्ती हम खुश कर रहे हैं. हम नहीं हैं खुश. आप कह रहे हैं खुश रहो. No, खुश रहो means remember who you are and with whom you are inside. I'm not saying that. I'm saying remember who is inside rather than what you are getting outside. You may not get outside, but you cannot lose God. And God is biggest. You can lose everything, but not God. And your identity is with the God. This is my present identity. I'm not losing anything. I've lost it. I have gone. I'm frustrated. I'm suffering. Don't use all these words because it becomes real. You say the right thing. Well, my expectation was more. My tolerance is more here. It's less here. I'm very attached here. You can use that. But don't make that a reality. The whole life I suffer from one person internally, from one issue internally. ये थोड़ी ना बताने के लिए है. That you keep it. मामुख पे तो काउंटे punarjanma vidyate, it is said. He is not having a. अच्छा. Internally you are in complete. Not that he will get in some lok Bhagwan is there. When he is saying knowing me, attaining me, he will not be reborn. It is not that Bhagwan is at some place. Because if Bhagwan is at some place, he will become Brahmalok. Saket, Shivlok, Kailash, all are a kind of Brahmalok only.
So if you go there, they are a part of Brahmalok. If you go there, then Bhagwan will meet there. You'll meet Bhagwan after death. That means Bhagwan is not here. You'll meet Bhagwan in Saket Lok. You will meet Bhagwan in Golok. Abhi Bhagwan kahan hai? Bhag gaye kya? Bhagwan also doesn't come to me. Or, बोले भगवान को प्यारे हो गए. He has reached God. Rest in peace. R.I.P. He was not at peace while living. How can he rest in peace? So, Bhagwan kahan se aayenge? Bhagwan will meet after the death. Well, he has now met God. While here, who was there? Who is in your heart? If Bhagwan is not here, where is Bhagwan? Bhagwan should be all-pervading. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagatam vyaktamurtina. He is not some localized God somewhere that he will attain. Jeev will attain God. Means what? How can two different things? Jeev is incomplete, Bhagwan is complete. How can complete Bhagwan be localized? He should not be in any time and space. The here Mam refers to Nirgun Brahma Bhagwan and not to Sagun Brahma Bhagwan. Because Sagun Brahma, even if you go to Golok, etc., Saket, this Hiranyakashipu, etc., had to come down. Sorry, what is his name? Jai Vijay. Jai Vijay had to come down from that Vaikuntha Lok because they also make mistakes. Anything finite will do, still unstable is there. Mamu Pet is for, Mam is for complete I. And it is here and now. And when you say, I am very incomplete, I am missing him, my life is shattered, all these things you are repeating unnecessarily and making a mountain out of the mole. You are making it. Say, I am very unfortunate. One person said to me, Swamiji, not a single person who came in front of me was good. I said, I am bad. You want to say indirectly, I am bad. No, I am not saying to you. No, you said not a single person. And that means your mother is all bad, father is everybody. No, not these. Then who? Why you are putting this class? No, I am sorry. I didn't mean to say like that. Don't take it like that seriously. I mean to say most of them. Achha, how many people you met in your life? Most of them you are talking. Don't make such things. Punarjanma vidyate. Now Bhagwan will go from 17th verse to telling how other lokas, Brahmalok, etc., how they are finite. How Brahmaji's tenure is very small in front of the infinite self. Even going there, why return? In Yoga Vashisht it is written, Kagbhushundiji says, that I have seen ant becoming Brahma. And Brahma becoming ant. Brahmaji did some action, he became ant. And ant became Brahmaji. Imagine करो यार, इतना बड़ा promotion मिल गया ant को, हम लोग यहीं बैठे. So, you'll see more. Tomorrow, don't feel that this is, play with it, but don't make yourself feel a victim. I'm victimized. People take advantage of me. Because victim will become culprit. Moment you feel victimized, you will be an angry person. Behind every angry person is a feeling of I was victim. I'm a victim of his. I'm victim of him. Victim of him. He took me for granted. He said like that. And this personality you keep on nursing, and ultimately you will be naturally upset. You will become culprit slowly. No need to be. I am God. I am with God. God is more important than this person or anything. Whatever is there. I am in God, with God, for God, in God, for God. Only, oh my God. Yes. You'll see more. Tomorrow, beautiful portion is there. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare